Hey everyone, it's Epic Underworlds. Have you guys ever wanted to play an RPG online, but just found that there's too many dice to roll and it's just too difficult? Well, in this video, I'm going to be teaching you how you can play a very simple one where all you need to do is draw some pictures, upload them to Discord, and play like that. It's really fun and very simple, and they're actually called paper computer games. The reason they're called that is because they were inspired by point-and-click computer games back in the 90s. So, all you will need is a piece of paper, or a few pieces, a pen, and a Discord account. So you will be playing these games with either text or voice chat. It's really up to you. And I'll leave a link in the description to the PCG Discord where you can play with a bunch of people and have fun. So first, what you are going to do is make a cover for your game. And I will get into the rules later, but let's just draw a quick cover. Alright, so as you can tell, the art really doesn't matter in PCGs because you're only going to be playing this game once unless you want to upload it to the PCG shop for others to play. But mainly, you guys can just draw a simple cover. Of course, if you want to be detailed, you can, but you're just making these for your friends, so it really doesn't matter. So once you have the cover down, you're going to also want a separate screen where you can keep track of the player's inventory. So as tradition, we always put a little E at the top because inventory is not spelled with an E, of course, but we just do that as tradition. So the player uses this sheet to keep track of items they have. So let's say in this game, I'm going to say each player starts with a toothpick. So traditionally PCGs are played with two people, the PCG master and the player, but in this instance, let's say you want to play with a few friends on Discord. I'm going to say they each can start with a toothpick. So then you're going to want to draw the first screen. Each screen has like a puzzle or NPC or kind of a mix of everything. Since this is the first screen, we're just going to do a little backstory for the character. So let's say the characters are trapped in a little laboratory. So we're going to draw them in a cage. Of course, you guys can do better art than this, but this is just for example. So you're trapped in a cage, and nearby is a guard in a very nicely drawn chair. And this guard is sleeping. So you are going to try to escape your cage, of course, and he has the key. So I wonder how you're going to get that. And this is where the players can ask questions and try things. Maybe they might say, okay, where is the lock on the cage? And maybe the PC Master says, okay, it's actually right there. They try to pick it with their toothpick, but apparently it's not strong enough. So they can maybe get the attention of the guard and try to call him over. And then the PCG Master would act out the guard. And then maybe the players can try to work together and distract the guard while one of them reaches out and try to take his key, or maybe they all use their toothpicks to try to I don't know, kill him or something, and then they get the key. There's so many different solutions, but you can always write a little script and write down what the actual puzzle solution is, or you can just let the players make sense of the puzzle, and if it makes sense, then you can let them continue on. So this is the first screen. For the sake of saving paper, I'm just going to draw the second screen here. Maybe they're now that they've escaped the facility, they can now go into the next room. So there's going to be a little gun here that they can pick up, and the players can pick that up by talking to this NPC who's selling it to them. If they try to kill him, it doesn't work. He's just too strong. But if they maybe find let's say on this screen there's a little coin. These are called Mercado coins. They're kind of spread. The PCG Master kind of hides them throughout the game. Players can find them and add them to their inventory and then use them to trade with other NPCs. So let's say they find this coin, they trade it to Arx the Varx, who's that's what his name is. I know I didn't draw him very well. They get the gun. Over here is a tennis ball launcher robot who's launching poisonous tennis balls at the players who are right here. So there's like a bunch of tennis balls coming at them, and they have the gun, but apparently this guy's just indestructible. So maybe maybe the puzzle here is that they have to shoot his cord that's plugging him into the wall, and then that's how they beat the robot. And then they would continue on, and then you keep making puzzles and stuff for your characters or for your players in the Discord chat to play. And yeah, that's basically what a PCG is. So you guys can add so much more. You can add exploration, story, but it is really fun to just make some comical PCGs sometimes for people to play. So that's basically how you would make and play in a Discord PCG. If you're wondering how to upload them to Discord, you just take a picture with your phone, crop it to make sure that the screen's in there, and then you can just upload it to the game rooms, which we have a bunch of them in the PCG Discord. And then you just see if anyone wants to play. Most times they will be. There's actually an event going on where it's PCG Making Madness, so you can make PCGs and gain points, and then you can get special stuff. So that's basically what I just wanted to show you guys in this video. If you have any questions, please let me know down in the description. Oh, I forgot also, how do PCGs work if you fail? So if the player, let's say he gets killed by a tennis ball, they can use this magic word called save game, where they can go back in time and retry the puzzle. This allows the players to not be scared to try anything because they know that they can always say save game. If your PCG master doesn't want them to say save game, or maybe there's like a limit, like every time they say save game, they lose a like maybe like a finger or maybe a foot or something, or maybe they age like 10 years. So there's lots of really fun things you could do with save game to limit it, but I recommend just keep trying out a classic way. And if you have any questions on how to play them more, you can always watch the PCG playthroughs. On my other channel, Epic Worlds PCG, there's a bunch of playthroughs. And then on the Paper Computer Games YouTube channel, there's also a bunch of stuff there. So yeah, join the Discord, play some PCGs, and have fun. Thanks for watching.